Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to show you how to do the front lever. So I'll be going through some progressions from when you're starting off to more advanced. Before we start doing the front lever, what you need to be able to do is literally 10 strict pull-ups and at least do the plank for 45 seconds to a minute. So when I mean strict pull-ups, I'll show you from behind what I mean. So hip width apart, you want to have a dead hang, so it's chest to bar, coming down. So what you don't want to be doing is this. You want that full range of movement there, all the way up. And when I mean by plank, so with the plank just coming down, nice straight back, you want to be able to hold it for 45 seconds to a minute. They're the key basics you need to know before you can even attempt to do the front lever, because you need to work those lat muscles and you need to work the core. There are two main functions of hitting the front lever. Obviously straight arm strength will happen as well, but that happens naturally with the progression stages. So number one, I'll show you the front lever tuck. What that is I'll be hanging. Remember, you always want to keep your arms nice and straight. So you don't want to be bent. Get used to just having your arms straight. You need to build up that straight arm strength and that forearm grip as well. So I'll show you from here. So from here, tuck your knees in. See, from here, I'm straightening my arms and gradually come down. So you can see that my back is dead straight. What you don't want is this. Not much is happening here, just hanging. So, just there. Cool. What that does is trains your lat muscles, trains the core, and it's like I said, it's getting that straight arm strength. What you'll be able to do is to progress to the next level is you'll be holding this for at least anything from 20 to 40 seconds. I know it sounds quite a lot, but you'll need to train them at least 3 times a week to get this nice and strong. Once you progress from this, and you feel like you need to go to the next stage, it's literally sticking one leg out. So I'll show you how you do this. So exact same concept again. Come to the tuck. As you keep nice and still, you're going to bring one leg out. So I'll show you here. So nice and straight from there, one leg out. Going down. So as you can see, it's a lot harder this one. So by sticking that one leg out, it creates more tension in the core. So it makes everything activate. You have to work double as hard. Same again with this. With this one here, on each leg, you're going to be holding 20 to 30 seconds each leg. And then with that, you will really see and improve on your strength. From there, belly holds, I'm going to show you some repetition work. So repetition work, we're going to do the lever reverses. So what they are, is you can do them here, but this ceiling's quite low. So I'm going to show you on this one here. So what you're going to do is, you're going to take a nice wide grip. It's actually easier on this part here. The reason for that is you've got a cable machine at most gyms. As there's a gap in the middle, you can, how you see what I'm doing now, your legs can go straight through the middle. So I'll just demonstrate. And what you want to do is you want to create like a negative. So negative is when you reverse it nice and slowly. So come nice and straight and slowly come down. Guess you have breath this one. So, with this, what you want to do is, what I tend to do is, I'll hit at least 6. So, after each repetition, you don't want to rush into it, you just have your rest, 30 seconds to a minute, then go into the next one. Do this 6 times. The reason for that is I want you to be strong for it, so it's not about endurance, it's about coming up, how many you can do within, like, say, a minute. It's more working on that strength. So this one's really key. Strengthen that lat, the lats. So it's like doing a negative. Okay. Next one we're going to do is called the ice cream makers. Don't ask me why they're called this, but they are. So what this is going to do is, it's all about engaging that core. Keep it nice and tight, keep your legs straight, and everything like contracted. Okay. From here, so everything straight, you're going to lift up, and push. So if you can see it from a side angle, what this is, it's more repetition work. So you do feel a lot on the upper body, especially lats and the shoulders. It's very key to keep those hips up. So you don't want to be arching your back at all. You want to keep them nice and straight. So these are the ice makers. What I say repetition wise, 3 sets. Start off, see with a clean technique, whatever you can get. After that, repetition wise, you want to do anything from 6 to 12 to work on these. Okay, our next one, once I catch my breath back, is the lever pull-ups. So lever pull-ups, you're going to be hanging. This is actually extremely hard. So once you've mastered this and the holds and the reverses, this is the next one, probably one of the hardest exercises you can do before you can actually achieve the front lever. So what you're going to do is you're going to have hanging from the bar, straight arms, and literally those arms stay straight and your whole body is going to come up and down like a repetition. So I'll show you what I mean. These are extremely hard. So these, until you can master the technique, you look at anything from 3 to 8 repetitions, 3 sets. So these are actually very key for the final stage of completing the front lever. Another core exercise you can do, because these are all upper body using the bar, groundwork, what you can use, grab yourself a mat. This is an exercise that it's helped me out a lot, and to be fair, I'm not seeing it around, so I'm going to climb the claim here with my own. So what you're going to do is, it's the same game with the planks. You'll be holding this anything from 45 seconds to a minute. So what you're going to do is, as you come back, it's just going to be on the curvature of your spine, so the low part of your bum, and all it is, you can have your arms out, arms here, arms chest, where you feel comfortable, but the main aim of it is to be completely straight. Keep your toes pointed forward, and you just want to hold it there. So what this does, you can ridiculously feel the core working a lot, low back, the glutes, the hamstring. Like I said, you'll do 45 seconds to a minute, and these will be 3 rounds. So they are my exercises that helps, well, what helped me get the front lever. So I hope you can take a lot from this. So start off with the progression, and as you get better, never jump the steps. Always keep to the basics. Once you master the basics and it feels comfortable, move on to the next progression. But don't get me wrong, the ones that you can probably get the quickest is the tuck with each leg out, the reverse. As for the ice cream makers and the lever pull-ups, they're a lot harder. But in time you will get stronger, train those muscle groups, especially if you're working well with the core work, doing that 3 times a week, you will progress quite quickly. So it's just keeping to it, keeping to those stages and progressing like that. So I hope that helps you achieve it. If you want to like, subscribe, and if any comments, just leave it in the bottom. And I hope this helps you out, as like this is how I got my front lever basically. So stay tuned, and another video will be coming up very soon.